everyone, today we are going to do the promised video of the update of our laundry room. So let's get started. So it's Saturday morning, so everybody's up and busy, so you may hear some noise in the background. But first thing I did was, this is the pocket organizer that was in the office that I told everybody that I wanted to get it out of there because we weren't using it as a schoolroom anymore. Well, this found to be the best use of it. Now I will say that now this door will not close with these up here, but because of the laundry room and the size that it is, and it has one vent in here with the dryer in here, and as hot as it gets here in the south sometimes, it became to where we cannot close this door when we've got the heater running and the dryer going, or when it's summer and the dryer going. So that basically really pretty much takes out any time of year for this door to be closed conveniently. So at the top I have, and these are some extra hooks I have for this. It's just the holes were smaller, so these hooks actually didn't work. If we use those, the door possibly would close, but I don't want to have to cut the holes. This one is for now. This is one of my decorative towels that I put up whenever we're traveling, for whenever my house sitter is here. I like to make it look a little bit nicer whenever she comes over to house sit. I'm hopefully planning on getting some more seasonal towels to keep up here that are really pretty. And then the next row down, these are our rags that we use for cleaning with. These are some of our pot holder or oven mitts. These are more of our oven mitts, and the pot holders ranging in size, including the one for the edge of the cast iron. This is one of my larger hand towels. And then the next one down, these are fiber hand towels that are not really good for actually these are the cheaper ones, so they're not actually good for drying things with. They're just good for putting things on to dry. So we usually use those on this table over here. And yes, this table's been moved. We'll do another video of our kitchen tour whenever we finish, now that we have a new shelf in here. These are the actual drying hand towels, hand towels that we hang on the oven. And then down here are the washcloths we use for hand washing dishes at the moment. I will help you get flour in just a minute. So the next thing in here is, you've seen our hanging storage before. The plastic piece is actually broke on these two, so they're hanging from there. We've never seen a problem with putting like too much in there yet for it to not hold that. My goal is to replace these plastic hoops and to get either wooden ones or something a little more durable than these plastic ones. These were like a Big Lots purchase when we first moved in. We're still figuring all that out. For now, the system with the hooks is still working for them up here, which this was a 2x6 that Matt got from scrap for work. And then he drilled the pilot holes and put the screws in, and then we hung these up. But so far these are working. We put our pinks in here. That's for work laundry, like either for mowing or for when Matt has work laundry that actually needs washed. And then these are for colors, darks, whites. If I need to sort whites out, I just usually do that in a basket. And then I haven't put it back in here yet because the floor is still wet. But in here behind the trash can right now, because like I said, we're still working on the kitchen redo, is our towels hamper, because the towels were too heavy. That's how that actually broke, was we had towels in here and we've switched them over to a towel hamper, and that works a lot better. The floor is still slightly wet, but I'm going to step just like barely in here for just a minute. Alright, so I also promised that I had redone these cabinets. So up there you still see our hose for vacuuming out the dryer. That is my mother-in-law's ironing board, because she can't use it at her house, or her iron, and that's my ironing board because she can't use her iron at her house. And let's open this up. And so now this is completely redone. I'm going to redo I had to when we moved in. There was something sticky on the shelf, it would not come off. So I taped down scrapbook paper. It was only meant to be temporary, it wasn't. I'm either going to Mod Podge the shelves, or I'm literally going to just like glue down the scrapbook paper onto these shelves instead of having torn scrapbook paper right here. I don't know, I'm still figuring that out. We'll get that figured out later. For now, that is our iron up there. The next one down are our Swiffer pads. I can't remember what that's for. It's for, oh, maybe my starch. I don't know. It's for something cleaning. And then my Swiffer wands. I actually need to get more refills for my Swiffer wands. These are the larger rag towels for like when we bathe the dog or when we have large spills. And then these are the smaller towels for cleaning. And that is that one. And I also eventually have a goal of flipping that cabinet to where they both open on the same side. This one is also redone. So on that side we have dog supplies, and on this side we have our garden supplies. You can kind of see the string for the weed eater right there, and then that seeds and things over there for the outside use. This is a basket to put our lint in when we are taking the lint out of the dryer. This is a bubble machine for the kids to play with, and then I moved all of the kids' outside stuff down a shelf because it's more convenient for them, because I can reach this here. I'm short, but I can still reach that there, and then they can have their things a little more convenient right here for them to use. And then this is our washer. We've had it for 5 years, and it had a defect in it after we bought it, and it was like a it wasn't recall, but it was just a defect that I don't know what it's called. The thing in it that keeps it stable and balanced whenever it's spinning is starting to go out in it. So we may eventually replace it, but for right now, this is one we have. And then this is the shelf that Matt built. So this sits perfectly, and he measured this exactly for it. This sits perfectly on top for my detergent and my dryer sheets. I don't use fabric softener, I just use dryer sheets. Then when you roll this out, we have our shout spray. This is a mesh laundry bag, and then this is a bag that I keep in here. And then when we travel, it actually does have fabric softener in it, which when I'm traveling, it's not a big of a deal because I'm not using dryer sheets. It has a pack of detergent, but that's for travel uses. We actually took it to Disney. We ended up not needing it, but if we actually had a washer and dryer in our room at Saratoga Springs, so it was nice to know that if we needed to, we had that option while we were vacationing. And then over here is the dryer. It's awesome. They're a matching set. And then this is the new part. Matt hung, this used to be at our old house on the girls' bedroom door, and they would hang their coats up on it. I wanted this here so that the Aldi's bags were not sitting on top of the dryer, because I want to keep the dryer cleaned off. So now I have a place to put Aldi's bags. Madeline's string to her umbrella broke, so it can sit on top. Her outside jackets and Sarah's outside jackets for taking the dog out hang up on here. His dog leash is on here, and then his tug-of-war rope is hanging up in here. So that is it for our updated laundry room tour. I'm pretty happy with the way it is because we've got a lot of vertical space in here, and even though it's a little bit smaller of a room and it's the main entryway for our family to come in and out, it's still it feels organized, it feels very clean, and it's a lot easier to clean when there's only one hamper here on the floor. And then whenever we're actually washing laundry, the extra baskets go up here. Right now we have laundry to fold, so they're not. But yeah, so I'm really happy with it in the way that Matt has all the vertical space for me. I always wondered why these cabinets didn't go all the way over, but I am kind of happy because like all these bags are hanging over the dryer. And if need be later, we can hang that higher. We just hung it lower so the kids could put their jackets up. And because I'm short. So that is it for this video. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you next time.